I might have saw a little bit of spark when I plugged it in. I don't know if I was supposed to do it that way. Are we back? Can everybody hear me? Say orange if you can hear me. Sweet. Well, yeah, we back. Sorry about that. I don't know lags, but orange. I don't know if system went into like resume or something. I don't know. It was kind of wild. Apple, banana, crap. All right, this is how we gonna do this. Let's go to look, professionalism at its finest. There we go. All right, stove topping it. Let's see. Can y'all get a good look at what's going on right here? Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Ooh. All right, we're gonna season that up a little bit. Ooh, baby. Hope it's not too loud. We can do some eggs too, y'all. Steak and eggs. Smell-o-vision? Smell-o-vision, man. Alright, let's see here. We still got half the dishes in the dishwasher. My steaks is bubbling, man. The great thing about these things, you ain't gotta cook them long, bro. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We'll get this one heating up for the eggs, the big one. Actually, I'm actually gonna cook that separately. Seasoning I'm using is McCormick Grill Mates Smoky Montreal. This stuff is amazing, y'all. Amazing. That's probably cooked enough, but I'm gonna go a little bit more. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Crank the heat back up. The thing about buying these discount steaks is you gotta kind of cook them all at the same time. Oh! You gotta kind of cook them all at the same time, but it does a good job anyway. That's probably good right there. Yeah, flip them one more time, just let them saute. Oh. Breaking shit. The merchandise you can look at I think it's in the bottom of all my videos, but it's Teespring/stores/Zueljin, I think. Breaking his kitchen for the stream. Is that like what people used to do with guitars and stuff? The guitars and concerts? Alright. I don't want to overcook these. So we're going to call that good. Wow. Look at that. Not bad, huh? Just for some little breakfast steaks. Eek. Where were we? I don't really have a real camera rig either. Mo sizzling. More seasoning. Starving now, you're welcome. You're welcome. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this is fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Like, this is, like, cooking videos are fun, but they're a lot to put together. They really are. Streaming, man, I can just bullshit with y'all. It's like having a pot over in the kitchen, you know? Like having a pot over. We'll season the other side a little bit. The reason I like this seasoning so much, it has a little bit of everything for one, but the main deal is like the granules of salt and pepper are big. It's like cracked, you know? Some big old granules. Looks like you're cooking enough for me as well. I'll hop in the truck, hopefully make it over by dinner. You can come, man. You can come, I'll share. It's thin cut. It's thin cut beef. It's eye of round steaks is what it is, but they're like really, really thin. They make perfect breakfast steaks. I usually cook them. Now my wife likes these. She'll put it on a sandwich. She'll fix a little bit of mayo and with some lettuce and tomato and just put it on a slice of bread and eat it like a little steak sandwich. So I get them at a discount every once in a while. So what I do, like, I'll go to Walmart almost every time I work out, which is 2 to 3 times a week, right? I'll go to Walmart and see if there's anything discount. And if there's a discount, it'll have a little yellow tag on it. And these, man, when I can get them, they like, these are $6 a pound. And I get about 1.5 pounds for about $8.50, somewhere around there. And it's like, I usually eat 1 breakfast steak and 2 or 3 eggs, depending on how big it is, and I'll eat that for like 4 or 5 days. It's good, man. Gonna freak out when there's a line of people at his door. Welcome to Z's Soup Kitchen. 60 miles. Alrighty. A little bit longer on this side with these, and that'll be good to go. Actually, I turned them too quick. Still need to go on this side. So some of them, also another thing that you can do, I got a lid for this. By the way, if you're ever considering a red copper pot, I say do it, man. They are amazing. Like, they are absolutely 100% easy, hands down, the best pots I've ever owned. Big time. You don't get a really good sear on them on these. I don't really have a grill. I used to have a grill, and it was really, really good. And then my thug neighbors. Oh, I forgot to tell you all about the rest of the thug neighbor. So this is the reason why we don't. I installed a fence, but before there was not a fence. Okay. The neighbor has 3 full-size, aggressive, fighting pit bulls. They get loose regularly. My dog has already narrowly escaped with his life, like my bleeding dog with torn pieces, not to be graphic, but he was torn to shreds, bleeding. I thought he was gonna die. Brought him to the vet with my dog in my arms, begging them to save him, is how bad these dogs tore him up. The dog was outside dragging my dog, and I was hitting it. I picked up a stick and I was hitting the dog in the head for it to let my dog go. I don't know what was going through my head, because if that dog would have got mad at me, he would have killed me. But I ended up actually getting my dog free, and my dog lived. The vet saved him. But he lost a lot of blood, and he's got a lot of scar tissue because of it. So, needless to say, I don't barbecue anymore. I don't barbecue anymore. We don't go outside. We let our dog out and we come back in and we go back and forth to the vehicles. So that's pretty much it. Now, that's why I want the boring ass neighborhood. What up, Big Mo? How's it going, man? We barbecuing. We not barbecuing. We sizzling. We sizzling today. All right. I'm gonna cook these 3, then I'm gonna cook the other one simultaneously with the eggs. Good, man. It is, Mystic. But you know, that's life, right? You get in a situation that you don't like, and you get out of it. So, we moved into this house kind of by default. My wife had a setup. She was good. She was fine. I kind of was too. Before we got married. My ex-wife and I got a divorce, and it was messy, so I let the house go. My wife still had a house, but she was living on somebody else's land. And Bailey's dad, because I'm Bailey's stepdad, Bailey's dad had all kind of drama, him coming out of prison and all kind of stuff. It was very messy. So he basically moved in right near where we were. I wasn't going to have that. So I was just like, I'm buying land and we're going to move the house to it. So we did. I bought a piece of land and we moved house to it. And then they moved in. So we knew we were moving in the ghetto, but it was like, this was like an overnight decision. This was like pay cash, because I don't finance hardly anything. I mean, I'll finance a house or whatever, but I wasn't financing a little piece of land to move a house to. So we ended up getting out. But it was kind of a quick decision, you know? It was a very quick decision, and we needed to do it, so we did it. But things have calmed down a lot. Kind of in a morbid way, but Bailey's dad passed away. He had a drug overdose. So he's gone now. He's not even a problem anymore. I didn't wish that on the guy, you know, but I can say definitively that it's a huge relief not having to worry about that anymore. I would have been just as happy if he would have went away, you know. But anyway, it's nice that it has calmed down a little bit. So we traded one big problem for another problem, but that's a quality of life issue. Before it was torture, so we can burn them out. Nah. Fort Worth and we could be neighbors. They just installed AT&T fiber. Nice, very nice. I'm sorry, dude. I got back from the gym. I went get my fitness on, and I was like, I'm gonna cook breakfast. I'm gonna cook it with the squad. I'm gonna call up the squad, be like, hey, let's have breakfast. My daughter's gonna walk out any minute like, what are y'all doing? Because I'm making so much noise. Thu and Hair, y'all need to get a room, man. Always play fighting like young lovers. One more. You could keep it. Good morning, Xanareth. How are you? So I have just as many episodes for Moonlighter pre-recorded as I do Graveyard Keeper. So I don't know what to stream today. I'm not streaming Bless. I want to, but it's gonna be a freaking mess today. They're opening the floodgates today. It is no longer early access. Everybody gets access today. So it's gonna be messy. Messy. Mm. It's down for 2 hours already? Oh, man. Dang it. Alright. We only got about one more. Y'all can probably see now the pot is pretty bad. Getting there. This is about as much as you want to cook in one sitting, man. About as much as you want to cook in one sitting. After that, it just gets kind of sticky in there. And I could cut it with water and doing all this stuff too, but it's not really worth it. Yeah, some wireless stew. So, fun fact, I do have a wireless dongle, but my I have wireless, and I also have my Ethernet port on this laptop for some reason is burnt. But I do have a USB Ethernet adapter. Problem is, it is I don't have a long enough cable. I mean, I have a cable, but it's actually over there. So I was supposed to be monitoring this to see how bad it was. Yeah, I dropped about 12% of my frame so far, but. Have I stopped playing Ark? Well, there's actually a little Ark pack that I like that John has with some magic and stuff on it, but I just don't have time. As far as PixArk, no, but I've been extremely busy. I still want to do the creative PixArk stuff, but I've just been extremely busy. Is all. Extremely busy. Okay. So if we just, I'm going to go ahead and move this over with no more heat. It's got enough heat. Got enough heat to finish cooking that steak. We're going to move on to eggs. And that one's gonna be the one I eat. I got some gris in my pan. Probably a few seasonings. Alright. Hello, Star Spring! What's happening here? We're doing a little bit of cooking. Some cooking. Oh, you know what? XB is gonna be pissed off at me. Fuck. I told him that I would be recording Raft with him this morning. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Hold on. Let me look to see if he's fussing yet. No, he's not. Said decided to stream breakfast. Oh, I'll hit you up in a bit. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be so mad. What can you do, man? What can you do? I'm gonna try not to mess this up, y'all. Try not to mess it up. I should have the basket closer is what I should do. Also, egg yolk on the hand is nasty. Gotta break the soft whites so it don't get all. I kind of fry my eggs without too much oil. So it's a ghetto little setup, but it works. It works out pretty good. I just like my whites not to be runny and my yellows to be runny. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna use the same steak seasoning on my egg. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Getting a bit sad that everyone to play Pixark and Wrath. What about that everyone... what? I don't understand, Winlancer. Oh, no, Raft. XB and I is supposed to be recorded this morning. I hit him up yesterday, and I was like, man, we need to record. You know? So I told him after I worked out today we was going to record. I just kind of decided to stream a little bit. I kind of messed it up, guys. I didn't put enough oil. It broke, but it's still runny, so we're just gonna get it out before the yellows cook. Cause I don't know about y'all, but cooked yellow, it's messy, but it works. Messy, but it works. My wife likes to put a ton of oil, and it comes out so much better like that. But man, is it freaking bad for you? Like really bad for you. Raft is saturated right now? Yep. I agree. I agree. I was getting decent views on the series though. You know. I know Bud is awesome, but like usually I have a lot more oil than that, but I'm scared. Like I'm pretty much scared of I'm pretty much scared of the calories, you know? Being that it's red copper, it doesn't stick too much. The steak's good. What game do I play mostly? Whatever I'm recording. No. I don't like poached. Poached eggs taste too watery, you know? Ghee? What is that, Jorla? What is ghee? I've never heard of that. See, still sloppier than hell. That's all that matters to me. Sloppy eggs. If I could dip my steak in it, good. Yeah, I know, Star Spray. That's why I'm not. That's why I don't. Butternut squash? No. That's why I really don't. That's why I didn't want to continue the series just alone. We almost to the end of it anyway. You was implying that even though it gives lots of views, it's popular. I feel that it doesn't give a lot of diversity because 20 of the people you're watching on YouTube play the same game. Oh yeah. Well, you can look forward to me always having something pretty unique because I do indies, you know, which a lot of other people do indies too, but some of the games I cover, a lot of people don't cover them. I covered Wrath before Wrath was cool. Well, Wrath was cool back then too, but it wasn't real popular, you know. It got insanely popular really quick though. Really quick. Excuse me. Spinach and scrambled eggs are amazing together. That and bell peppers. I love sauteing bell peppers and onions with eggs too. I'm doing steak and steak, potatoes, and bell peppers tonight for Tracy and I. Thank you, Cam. And honestly, like, when you do it for a living, the more you do, the more variety you cover, the more fun your job is. Yep. The more variety you cover, the more fun your job is. It's absolutely fun, man. Basic ham egg chips? I don't know if I had those. Well, that's good, Xanareth. Yeah, they're good. Basically what we do as indie content creators is, I mean, like, we set out to just look constantly. We set out just to constantly look for new stuff and see if it's been covered yet or not, and what the competition's like, you know. And naturally, you stand the chance to get a lot more growth if there's nobody competing with you. But there's a fine line between what you think is good and what nobody's covering, because naturally, the better the game is, the more people will eventually cover it, and you do want people to cover it because competition will stimulate you. Will stimulate your growth. Say that I have a series, for instance, Kingdom. Kingdom would have never been as good as it was on my channel if I wouldn't have been first and I wouldn't have had other people trying to do Kingdom. So by the time Jacksepticeye did a Kingdom video, I had 10 out. So when people finished watching the first video of Jax and was like, man, Kingdom is good, they searched it, they found my Kingdom series, and they started watching it. Now, I'm no Jacksepticeye, so I don't get 100% residual from that, you know. But I do have some people that are like, oh shit, this dude's got 10 videos, let's watch him, you know. My 7-year-old wants to be a YouTuber now, because, my bad. How long was it since the Orc series came out? Because I started to follow Z a few months ago. Oh, man. The last Orc series I did was, I think I did, the last actual Twitch series was Parados, and that's on my other channel that came out. Before that was, I think it was the modded, Aberration, I think is what we did with Pugnacia. The Classic Night. I used to do those, Mr. Dead. The bad thing is, a lot of those games that people request, they actually get demonetized because of rights and stuff. Nintendo owns a lot of that stuff. So like any Mario, Zelda type proprietary stuff, it gets shut down immediately. So if I play Mario for 5 minutes in a 3-hour stream, my entire stream gets demonetized. Not from, you know, subscribers and stuff like that, but I try to put it all on a second channel and stuff. Oh my god, we got serious buffering. Alright guys, I have to get started with XB's recording and stuff. Listen, we're going to do this more often. We're going to do this more often. I'm going to try to make this a morning thing when we start. Now that Bailey's not in school anymore and all of this stuff, I should be able to do this relatively often. Unless my wife's off, you know. When my wife's here, it's kind of like I take up her space. Like I got a light up there and I'm talking to y'all, and it's kind of weird. She doesn't like to be on camera or anything like that. And I got Bailey, which Bailey sleeps until 2 in the afternoon. So we might do a little morning stream after I finish working out and stuff like that. Tell the scrub no, we said hello, I will. Yeah, breakfast with Zueljin. It'll sound fun. I'll try to make some fun stuff for y'all every once in a while, but most of the time it's just gonna be like healthy shit. But it's more or less just to bullshit with y'all and drink some coffee, you know? Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Listen, I'm gonna start streaming probably a little late today, but we're gonna do either Graveyard Keeper or Moonlighter. We should, unless my wife's got something planned. But I'll probably see y'all later this afternoon. Okay, let me go. Bye, guys.